Have you ever walked out of a coffee shop, heart racing, smile stretching from ear to ear, thinking to yourself, was she into me? Or was she just being polite? You replay the scene in your head like a detective going over CCTV footage. She laughed at your joke. Was it that funny? She touched your arm. Was it accidental? She said, "Have a great day." But was it just customer service or soulmate vibes? Welcome to the psychological mystery that every guy has pondered at least once in his life. Was she flirting? Or just being nice? Let's talk about it. Because the truth is, this line between friendly and flirty, it's blurrier than a photo taken with a potato. Chapter 1. The day it all started, a totally real story. Let me tell you a story about a guy named Kevin. Kevin is, well, he's all of us. Kevin walks into a bookstore. He's not even looking for a book. He just needs to use the restroom, but feels too awkward to ask. So he picks up a random novel and pretends to read. And that's when she walks in. Let's call her Sarah. She's got a soft smile, a warm presence, and she says the fateful words that send Kevin spiraling for days. "Hey, that's a great book. I love that author." Now Kevin, still holding the book upside down, panics. But somehow he replies, "Yeah, total classic." She smiles, touches his arm lightly as she walks by, and says, "Well, enjoy. It's a good one." Boom. Cue internal explosion. Kevin's heart is doing backflips. But once Sarah is gone, Kevin begins the spiral. Was she being flirty? Or just a nice human being? So let's break down what really happened and why it's so confusing. Chapter 2. The female brain is not a Morse code machine. Let's get this out of the way. Not every smile means she wants your number. Sometimes a smile is just a smile. Sometimes a compliment is just a compliment. Sometimes touching your arm means you're in the way of her favorite book and she's trying to politely nudge you. The thing is, women, generally speaking, are taught to be warm, polite, and approachable from a young age. That's social conditioning. It doesn't always mean they're interested in you romantically, but here's where it gets tricky, because sometimes it does. And that's the fuel that keeps hope burning in the hearts of millions of confused men around the world. Chapter 3. The difference between flirting and friendliness. Alright, let's give you some tools. Think of these as your decoder glasses for female behavior. They're not perfect, but they'll help you survive the psychological jungle out there. Here are some signs she might just be nice. 1. She smiles at everyone. If she grins at you the same way she grins at Greg, the 82-year-old with a cough, chances are she's just a friendly human. 2. She talks about her boyfriend a lot. If every conversation includes the phrase, "my boyfriend and I," then brother, you've been friend-zoned before the friendship even started. 3. She maintains neutral body language. Arms crossed, polite distance, no prolonged eye contact. That's not flirting, that's customer service. Now on the flip side, here are signs she might actually be flirting. 1. She finds excuses to talk to you, even about nothing. If she asks you 3 different times what book you're reading, and you're still holding it upside down, she might be into you. 2. She teases you. Teasing is playful, personal, and usually reserved for people we like, or people we secretly hope will ask us out. 3. Prolonged eye contact with a smile. If she's locking eyes and laughing a little too hard at your dad jokes, congratulations, Kevin, you might be in. Chapter 4. The Curiosity Trap. Here's why this question drives men crazy. It's the not knowing. When something is clear, like a flat out, "I'm not interested," or "let's grab dinner," you can deal with it. But that in-between zone, the maybe, that's what messes with your head. Humans are hardwired to crave closure. The brain hates open loops. And was she flirting or just being nice? Is the biggest open loop of all time. It's like scratching a lottery ticket where the last number is just barely smudged. Was it a winner? Could it have been? We're not just curious, we're obsessed. Chapter 5. The psychology behind it. Okay, let's nerd out for a minute. Women often use indirect communication when they're interested, especially early on. This is partly cultural, partly evolutionary. Historically, direct approaches were considered too forward. So women had to get creative, dropping hints, playful nudges, lingering glances. It's like a dance, subtle, elegant, confusing as hell. Men, on the other hand, are more direct communicators. So we end up trying to translate a Shakespearean sonnet with Google Translate. The mismatch creates confusion, which leads to assumptions, which leads to Kevin standing outside that bookstore for 2 hours, wondering if he just missed his chance at love. Chapter 6. What you can actually do. All right, enough confusion. Let's give you a game plan. If you're wondering whether she's flirting or just being nice, ask yourself these questions. 1. Is she going out of her way to interact with me? If it feels like she's making an effort, that's a green light. 2. Is she finding reasons to keep the conversation going? Friendly people chat, flirty people linger. 3. Does her body language say open or closed? Open, leaning in, uncrossed arms, eye contact. Closed, leaning away, checking her phone, arms crossed. Still unsure? Here's the golden rule. If you think she might be into you, respectfully shoot your shot. You don't have to propose. You don't even have to ask her out right away. Just say something like, "Hey, I enjoy talking with you. Would you want to grab coffee sometime?" That one sentence can either turn curiosity into clarity or set you free from the endless guessing game. And guess what? If she says no, that's okay. You've got your answer. But if she says yes, well, Kevin, looks like you're getting that coffee after all. Chapter 7. The power of being okay. Either way. Here's the real secret. When you're okay with either answer, you become way more attractive. Confidence isn't just about bold moves, it's about being comfortable with outcomes. If she was flirting, great. If she was just being nice, also great. Because now you know. You're not stuck in the spiral. You're not spending 3 hours decoding whether "have a nice day" was code for "text me." You're free, and nothing is more powerful or more attractive than a person who's free from overthinking. Final chapter, Kevin's redemption. Let's go back to Kevin for a second. A week later, he walks into the same bookstore. This time, he's actually looking for a book, Personal Growth Baby. And guess who's there? Sarah. She smiles again, says hi. But this time, Kevin doesn't overanalyze. He smiles back, says, "Hey, I've been meaning to ask, want to grab coffee sometime?" Sarah pauses, smiles. "I thought you'd never ask." Roll credits. Wrap up. What did we learn? Here's the simple truth. Not every woman who smiles at you wants to date you. But also, some do. You won't know unless you stop guessing and start communicating. Respectfully, clearly, like a grown-up who read a 12,000 character script on female psychology. So next time you find yourself wondering, was she flirting or just being nice? Remember this, there's only one way to find out.